Hi guys, so it's been a hot minute. It's been about a month, really. And, things have been, as you can imagine, as chaotic as possible through other people being other people, I suppose, and humans being humans and doing what humans does. However, Tanny is back to work tomorrow. I have my friend Jules staying with us, and I think it's about time that now all of the big things are over, that I get back on the thing, back on course, because I'll be completely honest, I'm not well. I'm really not well, and I know it's to do with what I've been eating. And I know that I haven't been able to stay on course even on what I wanted to do. And, this weekend I made it my mission to make myself sick, eating as much sugar as possible so I wouldn't want to have any. And I managed that. In fact, to the point where even if I look at a sweet, I'm just gonna... I've been feeling sick all morning. Tanny and I went out this morning. Where do I start? Okay, so he's had the week off this week after his dad's funeral. He had the week off, and he's been doing a little bit of work in the garden, as anyone who watches my normal channel will know, and they'll see just what we're facing this year due to ill health over winter. But that's being done. What you probably don't know is that I walked 8 feet to get to the backyard, and I was huffing and puffing like a good one. I couldn't get my breath. All I did was put some past its best and definitely not fit for human consumption food in the bottom of pots, so that they were feed for trees that we were repotting, and I couldn't get my breath. That's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. So this next week, from tomorrow being Tuesday, good grief. Let me have a look. Oh no, Tuesday the what? Hang on. Tuesday the 8th of April. I will be having liquid nourishment and yogurt pretty much for the next week. I'm doing this so that my body gets used to the fact that it's not going to be having solid food. I'm doing it so that my brain gets into hang on, you're not feeding us, because your brain actually does start to revolt in these situations. So I don't want that to happen. So before I do the water fast, I want my body to get into the used to the fact that it's having softer, less nourishment, well, heavy nourishment, but just liquids, so it can settle itself down. I've bought 3 types of yogurt, all my favourites. That will help me. That's all my nourishment food for this week, apart from the odd soup which I have made myself. But Tanny took me out for breakfast this morning, and we went out for breakfast. I couldn't finish what was on my plate. I was feeling that ill. That's not great. But it was nice to have some time out with him, and he's been up most of the night because he's dealing with his own stuff, and so he's not feeling great either, which makes life all more fun. But I also found somewhere where we could get an oil drum from, because one of my big goals has been to make a barbecue out of a big old oil drum. So we found a garage that's got them, and they're in really good condition. They're in brand new condition, because that's where they get their oil from, and they're selling them for £15 each, which is awesome. So we got one this morning, went on to have breakfast, grabbed some shopping which I wanted to do, and to grab those yogurts, and so I can be ready for tomorrow. Now tonight Tani wants Chinese chicken curry and rice. We have a lot of leftovers in our fridge which are going to get used up tonight. Will I be cooking over... Oh, and Chinese curry, can I just say, is not my bestest favourite. Not something that I actually enjoy. So I will probably be stir frying some Chinese veg for myself, because I don't like it. I don't. It's not something that I enjoy. I'll eat it if I have to. So I might just use some of the chicken, and just do a chicken and oyster sauce or plum sauce or something like that, because I've got plenty of that. So we'll just see what we can do. I don't know, but that'll be my last meal now, last solid food meal for the next 127 days. Yeah, next 127 days. So the first 40 days, obviously the first 7 days is going to be liquids, yogurt, soup, that kind of thing. Next 40 days will be 40 day water fast. The next 40 days after that will be back to what I was doing this week, and then the 40 days after that will be another water fast, which will bring us to, let's figure it all out. 1 week, 2, 4, 5, so about 5 weeks, so that's to the 20th of May-ish. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second part will finish around about the last week of June. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last part at the end of July. So hopefully at that point I'll be able to book a doctor's appointment, if nothing's gone sideways, and go, oi, sort it now. I'm very aware that the hernia has been making me incredibly ill. I'm very aware that my own behaviour has not exactly helped the situation. But the problem that I have is that because I'm not allowed to do certain things, my body is going into like an autophagy type state. Not autophagy. It basically where your muscles and everything go into a wasting stage. Hang on, let me find the word. I'll find the word. Atrophy. There you go. There's the word, is atrophy. Okay, so my body's going into atrophy. I'm living in the kinds of levels of pain that are probably 5 times what I'm used to when it comes to my knees, and my legs and my hips. And I was, that was a lot of pain that I was in anyway, but now it's getting that much worse. So I'm hoping that this will alleviate a bit of that. I'm aware that it won't alleviate all of it, because that pain comes from the cartilage literally grinding away because of the weight. So that will probably be looking at knee replacements in the future, possibly hip replacements in the future, which gives me a timeline of, how long I can walk for, reasonably on my own. Because once you've had one, they don't give it to you again unless there's something severe that they can, that they have to fix. So once those parts wear out, that's game over as far as walking and standing and stuff is concerned. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I don't really want to get to that stage too quickly. It's not my idea of a good time. So we'll just see how we go. Meanwhile, I will be taking my tests every morning. I haven't got the ketosis sticks. I'm going to have to order them today, so they'll be here sometime tomorrow, so I'll have them for the day after, and we'll go from there. But I'll be doing my blood pressure, I'll be doing my bloods, because obviously I've figured out how to do my bloods now, duh. That's all sorted, and we'll just see how we go. Yes, I will still be cooking for the household. I will still be doing my workshops, I will still be doing masterclasses, I will still be doing all of those things, doing my work in general. That'll all be happening. So yeah, but I need to put my health first at this point, and pretty much go from there. I mean, there's not a lot else that I can say except that it's got to start tomorrow. It's kind of starting today because I'm doing the things that I want to do for my last day of eating solid food. I've had to have a chat to Tanny and say to him, look, this is what's got to happen. Had a chat to my friend Jules as well. So we'll see how it goes. There's certain things I'm expecting to happen, and that's okay. I'm expecting to have the mother of all sugar hangovers, because I really did lay it on thick on the weekend. I'm expecting my body to just purge, which is, it is what it is. I'll just have to make sure that I'm, Depends ready, just in case. Am I buying fancy bottles of water for this? No, I'm not. I'm just going to fill up the bottles that I've got, and we're going to try and see if we can fix a fridge and the cold water dispenser as well. So if I'm working in here, I can have a 2-litre bottle of water at my side, so I can fill that up as I need to. Instead of buying electrolytes, I'll be using Celtic salts. What else? That's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Away we go again. Let's get back up on the horse. I will be doing a weigh-in tomorrow. I will be doing all the things tomorrow. I don't think you need to see more pictures of me. No, you don't. You don't need to see all that. But we do need to start at the beginning. Well, we need to get it going. And that's just the way it is. And come hell or high water, we have to keep going. No matter what happens, because if I wait until everything's over with Tanny's family and all of the drama that is bringing, and the other dramas that happen from time to time in your own life, I'll never do this. So I'm just going to have to do it, bite the bullet, and find another way through. Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome rest of your day. Love you heaps. Bye.